get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame spate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Takes the feed from his netminder. St. Louis moves it ahead. Atlanta's looking to break out. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Armstrong's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Into the attacking end. Knocked away with the stick by Kyrou. Across the line from center. Here's a short pass to Sylvester. Right on the doorstep. Stick save by Hofer.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Blues lead it 1-0. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. And he takes the dish. Odd man rush. Fires it. And that's blocked. Picked up along the boards by Joseph. Atlanta's got a hold of the puck. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Denies him on the breakaway. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Gladiators take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Marcinkevich's. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Well past the... mark of this period. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Sundqvist won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Moves it to Bolduc. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Blues win that offensive zone face-off. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Cuts into the paint! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They gotta find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Now your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he could, as he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
The Blues are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course finishing.
Carabia's picking up steam. St. Louis has possession of the puck. The Gladiators going to work on offense. Huge steal in his own end. Now he slides it up to Sundqvist. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect the play. Works it across to Sundqvist. Here's a shot. Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Fowler. Quick pass to Sundqvist. Buchnevich has crossed the line and is on the attack now. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. He's got a step. Oh, a great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Here's a short pass to Sylvester. From in close. Stopped by the goaltender.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Scooped up along the wall by Fowler. Atlanta's ready to go on the attack. Firiolo's got it in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Dishes it to Buchnevich. The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. Backhander in front. Big time stop there.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Holloway stick handling in his own zone. Picked up along the wall by Shen. Stopped by the goaltender. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. St. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. Sundqvist got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And the puck leaves the zone. Bolduc's got it now deep inside his own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Denies him in front. Atlanta's got a hold of it against the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Atlanta's got the puck along the wall. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Moves it over to Marcinkevich's. The Gladiators will play it in their own end. Murray's got it along the wing. Sends it out front. Couldn't complete the pass. The Gladiators take over on possession. Look. This thing got some bodies here on the attack. Shuts them down. The Gladiators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, what a stop by Hooper!
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Here in the late goings of the period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Faxas won it in their own end. Suitors moving it ahead. The Gladiators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Shot! And he rings the post!
Atlanta is starting to generate more chances, and this is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Pearson's won the draw here in their own zone. The Gladiators have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. No room for that one to get through. Hammers a shot. And one last save. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski pounder, and here comes the third. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Atlanta's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much through the first 40 minutes of play, but it'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
Taken by Parayko. And that doesn't reach the net. Find some space in the corner. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Cutting to the front of the net. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. The goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, and you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
St. Louis extends the lead to 3 goals here to start this third period. What was ever said in that intermission, Cheryl? Clearly working.
Yeah, it's working all right, and I think even pre-game talk worked because it has been a consistent effort right from puck drop, James. It's a shot mentality. It's owning the puck, and they have delivered in every aspect when it comes to that.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. St. Louis continues to apply pressure here in the third. They have really looked complete tonight. The Blues win the faceoff. Make some space. Long jam in front. That's broken up. The Gladiators gain possession in their own end. Avoids the poke check. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Falk. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Here's a shot. Too many bodies in the way. The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. St. Louis has generated a ton of shots on net tonight, and they lead it here in this third period. The Blues will go to work here in the offensive zone. Scores! Rips it off the puck into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. This just exemplifies the critical nature of an O-zone face-off, James. When you win it, you own possession and you can attack the net.
St. Louis has continued to run up the score here even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's looked like.
The Blues don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Murray's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Feeds it over to Furiolo. The Blues gain control of it. To the low slot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Hofer's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged, he's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Quick shot! Scores! And the Blues march on!
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition. They create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game plan has been top-notch.
It really has. I mean, they've been physically and emotionally engaged right from puck drop, and the score is reflective of it.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. And not much on that one. Grabbed along the board by Kyrou. Oh, wow! And there's a glove save on the play.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
The Blues are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Murray's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And he takes the pass. Gains the zone through the middle. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Fowler. Over the line they come. Shot! Beautiful glove stop on that one. Here in the lane going to the frame. The Blues have made this a thrashing with their latest goal. St. Louis wins the draw. Oh, here we go! The Gladiators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Kyrou's got the puck in his own zone. Driving right to the front. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. St. Louis continues to lead here late in this third period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. The Gladiators look to start the transition game. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puts it on net and stops that big bomb. Lets it go. Oh, wow, stops the game.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Oh, it stops him again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
And the crowd's on there. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
The Blues offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. What a save by Hofer! Scores! He put it into his own net. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Armstrong's won the draw at center. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Sure, how do you describe this to me tonight?
Well, when you're getting a lot of shots on net, it means you're getting in the offensive zone, and sometimes any shot is a good shot when you're picking up the rebound.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you gotta love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cybulski. I gotta get to bed. See ya.